What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. So props to who is the best bodybuilder on Instagram for this next update, or I guess discovery is probably more accurate. Stephane Matala has emerged from seemingly nowhere with an insane looking physique. Like, how have I not heard of this guy? It's not that easy to stay hidden these days when you have a physique like this and you're an IFBB Pro. Now, I did find some info on this guy. Stephane Matala currently lives in France. He earned his IFBB Pro card in 2019. He's currently weighing in at 246 pounds and stands 5'10". He's got really round and full muscle bellies. What really makes him stand out to me, though, is his bicep insertions into the elbow. His biceps insert so low, there is zero gap in that front double bicep, and his biceps actually touch his forearms. It's really impressive. His legs are crazy from the front too. His chest and shoulders are really round and full, but from the back, he definitely needs some work. He needs a lot more thickness, width, hamstrings. He wouldn't have much of a chance on an IFBB Pro stage from the back right now. And if he gets heighted in between 5'10" and 5'11", he'll be able to be 215 pounds max. At 5'9" to 5'10", his weight cutoff could be 207. And like I said, he still needs to grow his back, and he's saying that he wants to grow more. So that seems like a lot of weight to cut down, especially at 246 pounds now. It seems impossible, actually. But either way, this could be a very exciting addition to the Classic Physique ranks, or just bodybuilding in general. His goal is to qualify for the Olympia, so we'll see which show he chooses to try and do that. Alright, so we've been seeing a lot of updates from Charles Griffen lately, who easily has the craziest vacuum in men's open right now. Charles has been working to improve on his 14th place finish at the 2022 Olympia, and you gotta hand it to this guy. He's been doing pro shows since 2014. He's 40 years old now. I mean, he could actually do the Masters Olympia, by the way, so there's another possible contender, and he would qualify for the 2023 Olympia. But yeah, Charles has all the mass anyone could ask for. He's a massive bodybuilder. Like, he's a true mass monster. And he does come in conditioned. It's his structure that truly fails him, I feel. I think that's why he started pulling the vacuum, and look, it definitely does help him. And I think if he can bring up his shoulders to create the illusion of a smaller waist, if that's even possible, and you know, if he wanted to downsize his back a bit, but I doubt he'll do that. But look, either way, I'm really a big fan of Charles' physique, and we'll see if he can make his way back to the Olympia stage this year. So, while accompanying Ramon Dino to the Arnold Classic this year, HorseMD Marcelo DeAngelis had a couple of check-ins with Milos Sarcev. Now, Horse is continuing his journey to try and make it to the 2023 Open Olympia, and he's definitely put on a lot of size since he started working with Milos. His legs from the front and side look massively improved. But when I was watching him pose for Milos, it seems like he's still adjusting to that added size, and it's kind of affecting his ability to hit some poses, like the back lat spread, his back double as well. Like I said, this could just be adjustments that he needs to make on his posing execution, and it looks like Milos is helping him with that. So I think it's only a matter of time until he does improve. The most muscular shot, when he does hit that though, I mean, it's pretty crazy. You can't deny the size that this guy put on in a short amount of time. And I think he'll fit well with this new era of mass with class and open bodybuilding. So he's been very impressive so far. He made a big statement when he came on the scene not long ago. We'll see if he announces a show in the near future. So one guy that you don't often mention when it comes to hitting the gym and working on weak points is Nick Walker. Now, after Nick got the judges' feedback from the Arnold Classic, they told him that his legs were too small, and of course, they meant in comparison to his upper body. His legs are obviously not small. And I think we can all agree that Nick does need more outer quad sweep. So in true Nick Walker fashion, he's gone right back to work to grow his legs. And he says in this latest post that he'll train his legs again in like 2 or 3 days. So Nick is not wasting any time to bring up his weak points, which it's still weird to say that Nick has a weak point in terms of muscularity anyway. But look, this is what Nick does, and I think with more outer quad sweep that he'll gain even more of an illusion of a small waist and maybe even look more aesthetic at the end of the day. I don't think anybody is surprised that Nick is back to work, and we'll see what kind of size he can put on them wheels and see what kind of improvements he can make overall. He's really got his eye on that 2023 Olympia this year, you guys, so let's see how he does. Anyway, that's it for me in this video, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.